What's up, guys? It's Trevon James, and this is day 343. It's almost coming up on a year of Genesis mining, payouts, and it's going excellent. So, before I get started, I just want to say every day, if you're new to my channel, right? If you're new here, every day I upload a video on YouTube, and every day I give away free Bitcoin to the first person that gets to my video, basically. So the first person one of the first persons that gets to my video gets the free Bitcoin because I ask a question in the video, and the first person that answers the question gets the free Bitcoin. So you want to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be the first person. All right. So be looking and listening for the question. I don't know what I'm going to ask you. All right. So this is day 343. That's a hard number to say. So I started on March 8th, 2016. And as you can see, silly me, I was mining Ether. So cute. So cute. So where do I begin? Let's go to the dashboard. Maybe I can get a feel of what I want to talk about. So if you don't know what Genesis Mining is, it's a company that mines Bitcoin for you with their equipment. All right, they got thousands of computers mining. You can go on YouTube and check them out. They're not the type to hide. They're fully transparent. I'll say that. So they're very legit, and they've been around for years actually. So I have 31 terahash, and this has been growing every day because I'm getting referrals and I'm upgrading every week, which I'm going to do in this video. So let's look at mining out. Let's look at that. Scroll down here. All right, so I'm only mining Bitcoin, right? So if we look in the past 30 or so days from here to here, you just subtract this number from this number, and they'll tell you how much you've earned in the past 30 days. But that's not really accurate, I don't believe, because 309 minus 460 is like 160, and I've made more than that. Here's my Coinbase, and here are all the payments going into my Coinbase. I don't view all accounts. Well, yeah, I could have did that. Yeah. And you can see I have 0.3, and these are like the tips that I sent for the video, and this is from something else, but for the most part, these are the Genesis. Here's my last. This is my one from yesterday. This is my SHA 256, right? So I'm making about $9 a day. $9 times 31 is about $300. Very close to $300. I'm making about $300 a month on Genesis mining, with 31 terahash, right? So I just want to clear some things up. All right, so Genesis mining changed something on their upgrade and hash power. It did say lifetime mining right here, but they changed it to open-ended Bitcoin mining. And I've been in contact with Genesis. They love me because I make videos all the time. They changed this to not confuse people, because a lot of people that are getting into Genesis mining are seeing their payments go down, and they don't know why, because they don't know what they're doing. They just don't know what they're doing. So they had to change this to open-ended, and the maintenance fee, they take out 0.0028 per gigahash, right? So for each gigahash, what's terahash? So you gotta do that on your math on your own. But here's 200,000, so do the math. But open-ended means Bitcoin will not be profitable forever. It'll only be profitable as long as you allow it to. All right, let's look at Bitcoin difficulty. All right. So this is a Bitcoin wisdom slash Bitcoin slash difficulty. Now, if you don't know what mining is, then you need to really learn about it before you start throwing money. But it's really not hard. The longer that Bitcoin, the blocks get harder and harder to mine over time. And this chart will show you um, how to see that. All right, so this green line right here is the hash rate, and every 2 weeks or so, this red line, which is the difficulty, comes up and meets this green line. It comes up to match the hash rate. So what happened is a couple these past month or so, the hash rate was flying up. Um, so what happens is the difficulty had to come up and match it. But what we're seeing is this is getting smaller, and even the next one in a few days won't be such a big difficulty increase. So if you scroll down here, you can see the difficulty history, and sometimes it even goes down. And I think it's due to go down because, I mean, I'm a probability guy, and I see that green, 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 red, green, green. So a red is, we're bound to have a down day, and you can go here to 9 months and see that here's a down, there's a down, there's a down. You know, it's pretty simple. So what you need to do um, is when you're buying your terahash, right? You don't want to buy zero point 0.2 terahash to start off with. If you're going to buy 0.2 terahash, you are essentially throwing money down the drain. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You are. I didn't know this either because I didn't know much about mining. And Genesis isn't going to go to the full, it's not their job to tell you what mining is and how it works. Um, so these lower thresholds are for you to upgrade. It's called upgrade. It's not called buy. It doesn't say buy hash power. It says upgrade. I mean, you gotta think. So when you upgrade, upgrading is something that you do continuously. You upgrade your car. You get it so you buy another new car. You get some more. Um, when you upgrade, you're going up the scale. So what you need to do is instead of starting off with point two, which is going to really disappoint you because you're not going to get much with point two in 2017. You're not going to get much with point two because look at it like this. And thanks to everyone using my code in the description box for all this great information. Look at it like you're mining gold, right? If if you're at a gold mine and you're mining for gold, the gold is going to get harder and harder to mine. So you're going to need more and more men, more and more equipment over time to mine that gold. This is no different, right? And this is no different than having your own mining rig. All right, so you need to start with something significant. I wouldn't say anything any less than 2.55. Um, that's gonna get you mining equipment. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. S9 ant miner. So you have to know about mining. One ant miner S9 costs $1,600. So you need to go ahead and if you're serious about your mining, you need to spend that. You're gonna have to spend that kind of money. Get what I'm saying? 15 terahash. And after you buy that 15 terahash every week, you need to be upgrading to keep up with this. You need to get ahead of the curve, right? Because the further ahead of the curve you get, the longer your contract is going to last. You know what I'm saying? So if you're starting with point two, your contract's not going to last no more than a year because it's gonna you're not gonna in a year's time that point two terahash isn't going to be able to keep up with this. And this might flatten off. It looks like it wants to actually. Um, as it you can see the hash rate right here is flattening off a little bit. So you never know. Um, but it's gonna definitely get harder over time, right? Uh, so you're gonna need to upgrade often as much as you can. So if you're getting 15 terahash like me, I'm getting 10. Um, I'm getting about, my next one should be, after I upgrade today, it should be zero point 0.01. So every 3 days, if I wanted to, I could jump back in here and upgrade and buy me zero point 0.2 more. See? And I'm so far in profit that I'll make it back in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? It's great. So, um, what else? Some people saying that it's better off to hold Bitcoin instead of mining. I beg to differ. If you think about it, holding Bitcoin isn't the. I mean, it's great to, if you're a buy and hold type person, you can do that and good. But things come up in life, and you never know what's going to happen. That you might have to spend that Bitcoin. So if I bought $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, and I had some type of debt that I came up, or hospital bill or something came up where I needed that money, that Bitcoin is gone and that's it. But if I took that $5,000, $5,000 Bitcoin, 5,000 mining, um, that mining would continue to pay me for a lot longer than that Bitcoin would, especially if I was upgrading. So links in the description. Let me see if there's anything. Mining allocation. Um, I point all my miners to Bitcoin. I don't want anything else. So I'm getting over $10. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade right now. So you click on upgrade, and there's a specific code that I want to use. Um, someone, let me. I think I know what video it was. It was this one. It was Matizer Cloud Mining. Check out, what was that? Check out that video
You know what
too.
I think is
Matizer is probably a scam. Um, Here it is. Just purchased 15 terahash of SHA using your code. Came out to 1,800. See, people like this, no picture, strange name, they have money, and they're not going to be stupid about what they do with their money. So I'm going to take his code, and my code is in the description box. I'm going to buy zero point 0.3 terahash. And you can buy with credit card, but I do not recommend it because it takes 30 days for you to get your first payout because they have to make sure you're not gonna recharge the card. I mean, you know, try and take back the money, and they're giving you Bitcoin in the process. Zero point 0.3, I mean 0.2. Continue. So I do this. I might even pick it up, change it once I get to like 30 a day. I might do it like a few times a day. Well, not a few times a day, but a few times a week. Validate, and that dropped it down 3% off. Um, all right, I got 30 minutes to send 0.29 to this address. Zero, two, right? Yep. And I will make that back in 3 days. And even sooner, actually, because I just bought more terahash. So I'll probably make it back even faster. All right. So yeah, links in the description. You get 3% off if you use. I'm up to 32 terahash now. So It's great. It's great. Getting ahead of that curve. It's awesome. Um, is there anything else I want to talk about? I didn't really guess I showed you my payments. 9-7. Here's the SHA. Um, yeah, it's really important to. The most important part is understanding what you exactly is going on. You need to upgrade often, and to upgrade often, and for it to be worth it, you need to start off with a big amount because if you're making no less than 30 a month, well, yeah, or no less than 60 a month, so that way you can keep 30 and reinvest 30. So um, I wouldn't recommend anything less than 15. Well, anything less than 5. 5 should get you, um, let's see, Bitcoin. See, and then you can do Bitcoin mining calculator. Man, Google is your best friend, guys. I use 99 Bitcoins. It's the simplest one. Um, Hash rate tera, and all this should be now. Yeah. So 5 terahash a second. That should get you, yeah, so about 5. Well, really 10 because Genesis takes fees, so it's not going to be this. It's going to be lower than this because they're going to take fees, all right? But yeah, that is about it. Discount codes in the description box. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, I didn't get a free Bitcoin. Yeah, I did. Um, yeah, peace. Oh, well, I'm not even gonna say it this time.